Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for the have and the have-nots. This is actually going to be episode 15, season 4. Okay, so we start right in. Catherine and Hannah are basically, it's about 15 minutes of the show. We were going back and forth, back and forth. Catherine had a lot of questions about, was this God's form of karma for the most part? You know, all the wrongdoings that have been done by the criers over time. Is this the payback for the things that have been done? Was this the payback for the fact that they covered up? And that was her main question. Was this the payback for the fact that they covered up the hit and run of Betty? Is this what it is? And Hannah didn't want to say, well, hell yeah, bitch. You know what I mean? Because again, you really can't say that. You know that's part of it. You know that's part of it, but that may not be all of it. You know, that saying is very deep and inclusive, that vengeance will be mine. You don't know what the man upstairs has in store for the wicked. You just don't know. But that's what she was saying. Was my daughter not enough? You know what I mean? You don't get to choose. And Hannah was trying not to actually tell her, girl, this could be the beginning. This could be all you're going to get. You know, she's trying to be nice. But anyway, Catherine ended up eventually talking her into giving the news to Jim. Now, I knew she said she didn't have enough strength to be able to actually deliver the news to Jim herself. And I understood that. This is a lot. It was a lot to deal with. You know, I felt real bad for her. She's like, are we doing this again? So I understood that. But I think at the end of the day, there was a small little part of the bitch that Catherine is getting ready to turn into. That was part of that as well. That I know she knew to have Hannah give that information to Jim was like twisting the knife. So I was like, still being evil. But I understand it because I am so here. I'm so here for the bitch that Catherine is getting ready to turn into. I'm so here for this. And I am so sure that Tyler probably had a good time with writing the things that's going to go on with Catherine. If it happens the way that I think it's going to happen. But we'll see. So, of course, we end up, I'm jumping ahead, but Hannah went to give the information. Jim was as much of a bastard as he's ever been. You know, when she went down there, what are you here to see me for? Now, he was just nasty. He was just over the top nasty to Hannah. Do you hear me? Nasty. And she was like, stop it. Stop it. She asked him to stop it about 5 times. He went on, he went on, he went on. What are you going to do? You're going to sue me? You want to take it all? What is it that you want now, Hannah? He went on and he went on, he went on, he went on. And then she finally told him, honey, this is about your son. And he's dead. And his face, you'd have thought that Jim seen a ghost. Yet again, very well acted. They've come a long way, acting-wise, with this show. Very well acted. He did a real good job. All the emotion was there. He was really in shock because he does some of the worst acting other than when he's being mean. You know what I mean? But his emotional stuff is usually messy. He did a good job. Really good job with this. He did, yeah, it was a good scene. It was almost as good as Catherine's scene. and how eerie it was last week. Not as good, but almost. So he got that news. Okay, so let's go over Candace's house. She laying in a bed. Child, that motherfucking old fine ass goddamn ward and broke in the house again. Then slid up in the bed with her, and then threatening her, telling her, today's the day, they moved the time back. It was supposed to be 12 o'clock. He told her, no, it's going to be 5 o'clock. If I don't have my money, I'm fucking killing everybody. And that's that. And of course, he wasn't leaving without ravaging her box. I'm so tired of this forced entry. Like, the forced entry into the house. I'm tired of that. And the old lady that sees everything that I guess never sees him breaking in and out of her house. And I'm really sick of him coming and just treating himself to, a pussy parfait whenever he feels like it. I'm just sick of that. I'm tired of that, Tyler. Real tired. But I made a prediction about who might be the problem when it comes to war. And it was actually a conversation. I don't think I had it with you guys. I actually had it with my mother. And I was pretty much right. And just hold with me and we're going to talk about that. But it's a conversation me and my mom had. So anyway, moving on. So we have all that going on. Now, let's go talk to Mitch and Benny. Mitch has basically tried to talk to Benny. Benny is an arrogant idiot who doesn't listen. Long story short, he basically is telling Mitch, war is like family, because he kept asking, like, what do you know about him? Do he mess around with Candace? No. We all family. This, that, thing, and the other. Mitch is like, I don't like that dude. This, that, thing, and the other. And he couldn't actually get out what he was saying. When I tell you that Benny just shut him down and basically told him, listen, war's going to come into business with us. If you don't like that, then you can go. Don't tell me nothing about him. Don't put your mouth on war. War is family, period. And he's like, and I'm not. He's like, I've known war since we were kids. So Mitch I think one, it kind of hurt Mitch's feelings. Two, Mitch cares for them, the two of them, their family and everything. And more than we actually knew. But we found that out, and I'll tell you that in a minute. But, yeah, I think Mitch was kind of bothered by it, and the fact that he knows better. So that was a whole mess. And in the midst of all of this, war comes in. And he's like, oh, yeah, hey, Benny. He's all with the psycho cunt shit. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be here with you all day. Keep an eye on you, this, that, and the other. Mitch says, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm gone. Mitch goes over Candace's house. He catches Candace right before she leaves to go to the bank. And he gets to talking to her. And it's so funny because this is a little off topic. But I always thought that Mitch was like a dirt ball. Like he's like a little dirt ball. I paid too much attention. But then when I see Mitch standing next to, because I don't think I ever paid attention to like his whole stature until I actually seen him standing next to Candace. And then we saw a different side of Mitch. Mitch is sexy as hell. And I was like, well, come on, Mitch. But Mitch is standing there and he's asking her, is he raping you about this money? She's like, it's money, whatever. He asked her, he basically went on and asked her, what can I do to help with this? Do you need me to call my brothers? I was like, oh, what the brothers do, honey? Come on, Mitch. What's your story? What's up with the brothers? Come on now. So as he go on, then you find out, honey, Mitch and Candace got a past 10. She told him, no, don't get into this, that, thing, and the other. It's all right. I got it. And she's like, don't tell Benny. He's like, I don't. I never told Benny anything. Honey, and Candace kissed Mitch up in the mouth. I said, goddamn, Candace, have you fucked everybody? Have you fucked everybody, Candace? But I ain't mad with you, bitch. Because goddamn your track record, bitch. Shit. The only bad one I done seen her fuck so far is that goddamn Jim Cryer. That goddamn War. She done fucked that goddamn Quincy. She done fucked that motherfucking Mitch. Come on, bitch. Jim Cryer was horrible and the goddamn professor was horrible. But other than that, yeah, Candace, bitch. And stuff. Yeah. Oh, and don't leave out Oscar. Oscar was sharp as hell, too. All right, anyway, off topic. But, yeah, so there were some dealings with Mitch. Mitch done been, looks like, in love with Candace as well. And I had said to my mother, I think Mitch is going to be the one that ends up taking War out. But me and my mother were just kicking that around. So y'all just pay attention, honey. Pay attention, honey. So I said, okay. But anyway, Mitch ended up going back to his car and made a phone call, baby, and called up the boys, honey, and basically put in motion to have War's car laced with some shit and get his ass locked down. I said, okay. Come on, Mitch. I'm liking Mitch. So, that was that. Now let's go over to, you know what? Let me go on and finish up with Candace. Okay, so Candace and Benny. So back and forth. Candace is down at the office trying to go through papers, get everything together. They're trying to rush her through reading it and everything and just tell them she needs cash because War was like, I don't want a goddamn check. I want cash today, this, that, together. She go back and forth. That shit got on my nerves because it went on too long. But they eventually told her, yes, they'll get her the $2 million in cash. That was a Tyler Perryism because that shit will never happen in real life. But anyway, so all of this is going on. She's going back and forth talking with Benny, and he's like, I want a picture of the money, and all this bullshit. But he's down there. He's still down there, got the gun out. Sending her video clips on her phone of him with the gun out, and dumbass Benny sitting across the desk and don't even realize the gun is pointed on him, and just ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. But whatever. So that's all going on with them. So enough of that. Okay, so now let's go over to old crazy ass goddamn Veronica. Child, Veronica. Veronica is so damn crazy. Tell it just don't make no sense. She gets Jeffrey to come over to her house. He goes over there. I don't know what that damn outfit. The outfit. Poor Jeffrey. Jeffrey's outfit looked like he had been shopping at Mick Jagger's place. Like yellow pants, a shirt with lilac flowers. You know, really fucked up shit, but very, woo! You know what I mean? That's what the shit was giving. It was, you know, that's just kind of the mode that it was given. It wasn't, yeah, it was given, honey, let me get this goddamn colorful flag out my goddamn back pocket, bro, and let y'all have it, honey. That's what it was given. So, you know, Veronica was reading him about that, and then she just showed him the room. She got the room all done up, got a nursery all in the room for the baby. Talking about him and Melissa gonna come there and live. She coming over for dinner, and the David was invited, and he may or may not show up, and all this. And she's talking to him real shady and being real curt. And yeah, I hope it's a boy. You know, I start buying some boy clothes because there's enough feminine energy around here. I said, oh, this bitch. Anyway, she was just a mess. A mess. So he ends up leaving because he didn't got a phone call on his new phone. He got his new phone and all that shit. He's trying to tell Candace some of what was going on. She didn't have to listen to that bullshit. She went about her business. But he got a phone call from Justin. And Justin's telling him, I want you to meet me over to. So he's like, I'll meet you in 2 hours, whatever. He goes over and meet him. They have sex and all that. He got him all handcuffed. And he gonna say, uncuff me, Jeffrey. He takes the damn key. He gonna say, you act like you ain't worried about me bashing you in the face. And he's like, I'm not. If that's what you're gonna do, just do it. He's like so disconnected. He's all the way there. Like, Jeffrey's all the way there. He's just so fucking tired of the bullshit. He's like, whoever wants to do whatever they want to do, just come on. It is what it is, because it can't be no worse than what's already going on. And of course, Veronica steadily threatening him with that murder over there. She said somebody got killed in Candace's house. Do you want to talk about that? She's steadily holding that and blackmailing. But he laying in the bed there with Justin. Justin is going on and on. And Justin's like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, nothing. I just don't care about none of this no more. I don't care. And then he tells him, basically that he ain't going to see him no more. Just that thing. Oh, because he's going to tell him, going to give him the rules of what they got going on. We don't talk about this outside of the room. We don't talk about this when it's done. It just is what it is. And I'm not gay. And Jeffrey was like, all of that's nice. But how about this? How about I'm not going to see you no more? He going to say, see, now this is what I'm talking about. Here you go again. You all temperamental like a chick. He said, well, at least I wasn't screaming like one. Child fell out. So whatever we thought before. So now that we know Jeffrey has been beating the motherfucking brakes off of Justin's ass. Justin ain't nothing but an old crazy ass DL power bottom. And that goddamn Jeffrey been punishing her, honey. Laying her out, honey. I said, Lord have mercy, a mess. And he was like, I must have been wrong. I thought I was wrong. I must have been wrong about you. I thought you were kind. I said, oh, kind. And Jeffrey was like, yeah, I used to be. But, people have a way of changing people. And thank you. Thank you for making me change. Now get out. I said, all right. And Jeffrey put his ass on out of there because basically he ain't, what the fuck? Like, who cares? I can fuck anybody. Ain't got no problem getting no dick. We seen that. And you're not coming through with what I need you to come through for because he wanted him to handle his mother. That ain't handling, and you ain't Wyatt. And he don't know yet that Wyatt is dead, but you ain't Wyatt, so I ain't in love with you. So you can take your little thirsty hole, honey, and go on. Because the worker is, I think at the end of the day, Jeffrey would rather have another top, a top to top him, honey. And so banging you ain't really knocking him out. So he dismissed Miss Justine, honey. Told her to get on about her way. Go on over there and patrol your mammy's house, girl. And that was that. So he ends up going back over to his mother's. Melissa shows up. Child, that damn Veronica. She's trying to make them kiss and all. It was just so weird, and it was just too much. It was too much. And Jeffrey's like sitting there. Oh, and he really looked at a mess when he came back, baby. He had on this old flower jacket. I said, oh! Now the second, because she told him to put on a black suit, baby. He come back in a floor printed motherfucking blazer, honey. It was 2 sizes too small, honey. And these pants, I said, oh, Jeffrey, child. This time now, if it was giving woo, a mess. It was terrible. And his mother read him down, and she gave, I told you to put on something quiet. I told you to put on a black suit. Yet you come back here with a jacket that matches my dress. I said, girl, don't get mad, honey, because he went to Mick Jagger's house this afternoon, and then this evening, honey, he went over to Richard Simmons' house, honey, and got dressed. Just get over it, bitch. Melissa gets there and everything. Child, and this was the worker, and I don't know if any of you all caught this. Tyler Perry, you a motherfucker. But they told, go and get Melissa's things from the car, honey, telling the maid, white maid, go to get Melissa's things from the car, honey. And the white woman started walking towards the door. And she said, hey, back door. What's wrong with you? I said, oh, now wait a minute, Tyler. You are not serving us whites use the back door, honey, are you? I said, oh, Tyler, you tried it, honey. That damn Veronica, because she is really, when I say power tripping out of control, how's that for role reversal, honey? I said, oh, no. That was a mess. That was a mess. A mess. And I caught that. And I don't know. Put it in the comments. How many of y'all actually caught that shit? Child, just, and it's wrong. No matter what, white on black or black on white, it's wrong. And how fucking dare you? Nobody deserves to be treated that way. That is awful. People who do servant jobs and things, nobody deserves to be treated that way. But see, that's a whole other video for a whole other time. Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. Hats off to Tyler though, because it did show racism does actually. And I don't see here I go. I'm very soapbox. Racism does actually exist in America, and it's on both sides. So, and that's all I'm saying. Y'all know I don't even play the racism game on my channel. I don't do it because I don't live in colors like that. I love what loves me to fuck back. I don't give a damn if you're blue and green. But stop clowning like it ain't. Racism is alive and well, and it's on both sides. Anyway, but bam, and let's move on. Okay. So they go, up in the room and everything, and it was so funny because when they first came in and they greeted, that's what she said. Veronica said to Jeffrey, because Jeffrey don't like that motherfucker Melissa either, and he shouldn't, with her pregnant ass. He said to her, she said, a proper gentleman stands to greet a lady. He said, where's the lady? I said, oh. And she said, maybe it's the person that's sitting down, honey. Get up, Jeffrey. I said, oh, that Veronica. She's going to continue on. I'm going to be so here. It's not nice for Jeffrey to disrespect his mother. But when it does happen, I'm going to be here so fucking here for it. But anyway, that's basically it. They were going up into the room. And that was it. That's kind of where they ended out at. And just a mess. Just a mess. It was a mess. But that's where we ended out. So there's going to be some more stuff. So keep tuned and come back next week. Because there's getting ready to be a flip of the script when it comes to Melissa. So, but we'll talk about that next week. All right, you guys. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how all that works. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye, guys.